Hey guys, it's Lauren, and today I'm going to react to this video called Why I'm a Racist White Vegan. I just searched Angry Vegan Girl, and I'm just gonna react to most of her videos. I saw one that said why black people, something about black people being cows. I'm gonna watch that secondly, because these type of videos make me, oh Jesus. I'm not even gonna say. I'm just gonna start watching it.
So you might have seen the recent tweets that have been going on and on Twitter. You might have seen the recent tweets on Twitter, but if you haven't, you're going to be updated on what's going on. Anyway, I think that it's great that people are against racism, and I love that because I'm 100% against racism, and I think it's disgusting. But if you're against racism, doesn't that mean that you claim to be against discrimination? Yet you probably consume animal products, which means that you're not against discrimination. You're only against
Hold up. This is making me mad. She just said, and I quote, she said, if you aren't against animal products, then you aren't against discrimination. First of all, humans and animals are two different things. I get so sick when people call us animals. We are humans. We are not no gorillas in a jungle. We live in houses, which means we are humans. God did not create a gorilla, then turn that gorilla into a human. No, God created the animals, the sea, the heaven and the hell, the sun and the moon, and he created Adam and Eve. Get that straight and not twisted, okay? Because y'all whole world is messed up. Y'all need a life. Let me just drink some water. Calm myself down. I'm ready to go.
discrimination when it comes to beings within your own species, which is discrimination right there because you're against other species because they're not part of your own species. So if you're not vegan, you can't be against discrimination because you are literally discriminating against non-human animals. Just because a species looks different from your own species does not mean that they have any of a less... Just because another species looks different from your own species does not mean that they have any less of a right to live than you do. Just because they look different than you, just because they sound different than you, just because they communicate differently than you, does not mean that you are above them in any way, shape, or form. Oh me. It all started with this tweet. Then this guy randomly responds telling me to shut the fuck up. And then I respond back saying, nope. Saying eating a cow and drinking their milk is the same exact thing as saying owning black slaves and hanging them. Both statements.
Where am I going? Eating cows and drinking their milk. Are you calling me a cow? Because I'm not a cow. This cow. Oh, girl. Oh, you so lucky I don't know you. Oh, you so lucky.
Are not okay. And yes, the second statement was my response to the first statement. I was using it as a comparison. And I was using it as a comparison because these are the same exact things that people said about black people years and years and years ago, but now they're saying it about non-human animals because they think it's perfectly fine because that's another species. They look different than us, so it's perfectly fine for us to exploit, torture, rape, and slaughter them and not see them as victims. It's perfectly fine.
Hold up. Rape? Out there doing business with cows. That's gonna be the longest reaction video of my life.
For us to mock them. Perfectly fine. Because they don't look like us. They're not part of our species, so they're worthless. They don't mean shit. I did not...
Part of our species? I'm just trying to show you that I'm not an animal.
Genuinely mean what I said back. What I said was an example of what he was saying, because what he was saying was the same exact thing as what I was saying. But what I was saying was seen as bad because we're at...
So, you calling me a cow? Because you said what you said back was the exact same thing of what he said. So, is you calling me a cow? Because I'll show you what type of cow I am. This cow, oh, just feeling nice, but I go hang her. Let's go on before I hang this one.
This point in society where non-human animals are so victimized that they're no longer seen as victims. They're seen as inanimate objects. Yes, I made the comparison. To compare animal slavery to black slavery is not to undermine the horrors that blacks have gone through and continue to go through in society. It's simply to make a comparison that's relatable to a certain group of people. But
I'm hanging this girl.
people don't see it that way. They just see it as racist. And that makes me really sad. It was simply just a comparison for hopefully this guy to realize that what he said was just as fucked up as what I was saying. But unfortunately, people don't see it that way. People see it as racist, and we victimize non-human animals so much to the point where they're no longer victims. Non-human animals are seen as property. They're seen as inanimate objects even before they're turned into a piece of steak or a piece of bacon or a leather couch, etc. I've gotten emails from people who I've previously worked with saying what I said was extremely racist, and I understand why they can think that, because if you don't really understand why I said what I said, it looks extremely racist, and it looks disgusting, right? It's gross. But the thing is that you have to understand the reason why I said what I said was because it's a comparison to what that guy said to me. So it was a response to what he said. What he said was the same thing as what I said. But what I said was seen...
I hope she has security, because I'm pretty sure a whole bunch of white people are ready to kick her butt right now.
It's so bad because we no longer see non-human animals as victims because they're just an inanimate object. They're property at this point. They're nothing because we're so speciesist. Our society does not give a shit about any other species.
I just want to say something. I do not get this. If you're vegetarian or vegan or anything like that, I hope you know you are murdering plants too, right? Since y'all want to stick up for animals and stuff, how about I stick up for plants? Because plants are biotic factors. Because since you're using science terms, I'm going to use some. Plants are biotic. Animals are biotic. You want to know what biotic means? We are biotic. Biotic means we're living. So, you're telling me you're actually discriminating, because I'm just saying what you say. I'm rewording it because you're saying that we're discriminating against animals because we eat them. So you're discriminating against plants because you want to eat them more than animals. So basically you're going to murder all the plants, but the animals are fine. I'm just saying. And plus, if you don't want to murder animals, why are you murdering plants? If you don't want to murder plants, then you just gonna starve yourself because you don't want to murder these things? You see, people back in the Paleolithic age, they had to kill things because they're trying to survive. You want to go out there and starve yourself? Beats me. I don't care. That's more food for me. I'm gonna watch another video because I can't watch this anymore. She's making me sick. I'm gonna rewatch this. I'm gonna see another one of her videos. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'll finish watching this video.
where it all starts, because down the line they're gonna think it's okay to love this person because they're part of this race or hate this person because they have this sexuality. That's where the problem is. It's in species.
She's making me so mad right now. She keeps comparing us, this color, black, African Americans, to an animal. She is really making me mad right now, I swear. Oh, God be with me right now. Oh, Jesus.
And I'm not trying to disregard the fact that racism and sexism and homophobia are not a problem in today's society, but what I'm saying is that speciesism is the root of it all. Those non-human animals have to go through enslavement, torture, exploitation, rape, and slaughter every second. And
one more time. Who's raping some cows? I'm trying to eat some cows. But that don't mean I want them in the bed with me. But it's coming out your mouth. Wait, hold up. You're saying they're going through race. I know. You saying they're going through rape. I know no one who rapes cows. So is that you? I know we'll be going down in the DM on your phone.
No one's talking about them because they're not part of the human species, so fuck them, right?
You too.
That's cool. Every second that I'm talking to you, thousands of non-human animals are being exploited, tortured, raped, and slaughtered. Because why? Because you want...
Hold up. How does that make you feel?
Out of their body, when in fact we don't need to do that anymore. We don't need to consume animal products to survive. Wow, I'm a vegan. I've been a vegan for about 3 to 4 years, and I'm perfectly fine. My blood tests are perfectly flawless, and yet I'm not consuming animal products. Am I surviving? Am I gonna die? Oh my God! Come on, people, stop living in the past. We no longer...
Don't lie to yourself. You know you're gonna die eventually.
Animal product to live, to thrive, to survive. Rice, corn, potatoes, beans, pasta, and bananas are some of the most cheapest foods on the planet, and they happen to be vegan.
Let me go get me some more. Oh, and by the way, I'm making pepperoni sausage pizza. You hear that? Pepperoni and sausage. She's gonna be ready to shoot me by the time this video over.
That Jews, blacks, women, gays, and anyone who experiences discrimination should be able to relate to what non-human animals have to go through. If you think that your life is more than a cow or a pig... I was about to say picken again. I almost said it again.
Disrespect.
A pig and a chicken. A picken. If you think that your life is worth more than a cow or a chicken or a pig or a turkey, you're a speciesist. You're the oppressor. I don't care if they're not part of our species. They have every right to live just like you and I do. They can feel pain both mentally and physically. I don't care if they don't look like us. They are still equal to us. Does that mean that I'm going to worship them and say that cows are the best species on the planet? No. What I mean by that is that we need to treat them equally. If we don't want it done to us, then why are we doing it to them?
Why are y'all doing this to us? Shoot. Why are you relating me to a cow? I'm not a cow. I'm way prettier than a cow, okay? Don't relate me to a cow. Don't get mad because this queen is on fleek and I can see your eyebrow line up. See that? No makeup. Now, I'd like to see you do that to your face. I see your highlighter. I see your lip gloss. I see that eyebrow liner. I'm not blind. Oh, you probably got some mascara on, too. I'm trying to figure out why is that side of the lash longer than the nose? Oh, yeah.
You're being an oppressor. You're discriminating based upon another species' appearance. as a speciesist human, you believe that your life, your species, is above all other species in the animal kingdom. And why is that? Do you really think that humans are that important to the planet? Do you realize that if...
Why you calling me a species? I know species. I'm a race. I'm an ethnicity. Okay, get it straight and not twisted. Species is an animal. Race and ethnicity is a human. So get yourself in check before you try to check me, honey boo boo.
the human species were to go extinct, the whole
species, girl, oh Jesus,
entire planet and all living beings on the planet would benefit. But if ants or bees were to go extinct, the whole entire system would collapse. So before you go believing that the human species is so superior, think again. Non-human animals have been victims of slavery long before blacks have been victims of slavery, and they continue to be victims of slavery till this very day. Every second, thousands upon thousands of innocent beings are being exploited, tortured, raped, and slaughtered because people like this think it's okay to tweet meaningless shit to annoy.
I'll say I'm eating cows, but I can't say I'm drinking their milk because I'm lactose intolerant. So I'll just say drinking milk next time. And if you try to go against me, think again, honey boo boo child, because lactate milk. Okay? Bye-bye.
Boy, vegans, aka people.
Oh, and BTW, she said that comment was going towards vegans. In case you don't know how to work Twitter, I'm going to simplify it for you. You see that at sign? You see your name after that at sign? It's going towards you. So think again, sweetie.
Species besides their own. That's fucked up, dude. That's real fucked up. I don't care if species is not part of your own species. That does not give you a right to make them a piece of shit. That does not give you the right to make fun of them, or mock them, or enslave them, or exploit them, or torture them, or rape them, or slaughter them. It does not give you the...
Once again, who is raping a cow? Anyways, that's gonna do it for this video. Her life is gonna be jacked up after a while. I can't watch no more. I wanna go find her. Oh yeah, she's gonna get some tweets from me. So yeah, bye.